Hello, hello, hello. I actually think we're good now. That was an unfortunate result of the materiality of Dark Souls 2, but we're good. Most of the materiality of my computer, honestly, so all is well. The Dark Souls 2 has opened. I am now quickly deleting the previous iteration of the stream before it pollutes somebody's feed, and we're going to be set. Okay. Yeah, the 4-minute stream has to be deleted forever. It is done. For a second there, I thought I deleted a recording of a different stream, and that really concerned me. Okay. We good? I think we're good. We are good. Wi-Fi says if the wizards were real today, they would definitely work in tech support. So real, honestly, I'd say they are honest. That's sort of what's happening. I feel like that totally tracks. It's like, one thing that I think we really lack with our, whole turn towards electric technology and all that digital stuff has been a lack of a proper magical culture. Like, it feels like we've had magical cultures for all kinds of in all kinds of periods of history. We had the occult, we had I guess just typical iterations of magic, dark magic, whatever. But then we never really got that for the digital, and it would be kind of cool, perhaps I don't know, maybe not the most useful thing, but it'd be kind of more fulfilling, I think, to live in a digital world. Or sorry, what do I say, digital world? I guess the post-digital world. It's no longer two separate things or anything. It is really just a mixture these days, the way the real is colliding with the digital. But what I was saying is, it would have been kind of awesome if we could have I guess, imagine talking to your friend and being like, oh yeah, no, I'm actually on pretty good terms with printers. Yeah, they've been kind of kind to me, and so I'll go ahead and take a look at your printer, and actually maybe say giving a kind of animism to electronic objects and softwares, which I don't know, maybe that's a little too much. Maybe that's maybe it is, but I think it would be kind of cool, perhaps more fulfilling than what we currently have. Anyway, we are going right back to the DLC. Oh yes, I have this new bonfire. Glorious. Oh wow, that's a Moonlight Greatsword. I'll have to see that. Also, cool character, whoever that is. Sure wonder if it's one of y'all. All right, Wi-Fi says. Of course. Never mind, Wi-Fi. You're saying one of my friends has the nickname Car Wizard because he can fix any issue on any model car. That's amazing. I love that. Okay. Oh, go talk to Vendrick again. Vendrick. All right, I like that. Let's do that. Vendrick conversation time. Almost went to the wrong one though. Right, let's give it another shot. Vendrick is in such an obscure place. It's kind of strange that yeah, what would he be doing here? Well, actually, what would he be doing here? Let me think here. So, Undead Crypt, I guess he was, put away, all the other undead, I guess, yeah, with the Drags of the Undead. Although he did have that kind of cool Guardian character that had a bell, and so I guess he was worthy enough to have an actual, procession of guards eternally standing by his functionally grave. I guess that's cool lore. I guess that makes sense. It is inconvenient that the bonfire is so absurdly far away, but that's okay. Oh, right. Fuck me. Alright. I forgot what was waiting for me. Who's hiding? He said he's hiding. Oh, I guess... Oh, Vendrick is hiding? That's interesting. I wonder from whom. That's fascinating. Hello, man. How's it going? Same old, same old. Fair enough. All right, let's do this. For my own sanity, I'm going to conceal the viewer count on the stream, and that's going to be nice. I actually think for my own mental health, that's the way to go. All is well. Anyway, one cannot reside within memory for long. Oh yeah, I think I've read that before. Hello, man. This is interesting. I feel that it changes some things. I'll keep talking to him.
I am king of this wretched unraveled kingdom. I subdued the giants and claimed their strength, so that I might step closer to fire. Drying Lake will fall, the fire will fade, and the souls of old will re-emerge. With dark, unshackled, a curse will be upon us, and men will take their true shape.
What does that mean? What is the man's true shape? That's okay, interesting.
Drying Lake will fall, the fire will fade, and the souls of old will dark, unshackled, and men will take.
That's brutal. Okay, so I feel like now we're really kind of getting into that fire element of Dark Souls. I feel like I haven't been seeing too much in this game. It feels like that was much more of a prevalent theme in Dark Souls 1. I mean, the game literally starts off with, oh yeah, go ahead and relight the fire. Or no, the fire's fading. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, fire's fading and was once a fire. You should go fix that, perhaps. It very quickly reveals that too. I feel like with Dark Souls 2, at least, I haven't noticed very much I guess, pressure to relight the fire or anything like that. It feels like maybe I'm just becoming aware of it, but before that, before just now, and I guess maybe last two sessions, fire really hasn't been that big of a theme in Dark Souls 2 for me. So, I guess, yeah, kind of cool seeing it linking back to the first and third game. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use the Aged Feather. Glorious. Huh. I like the little feather animation. I didn't see that before. Love that. Okay. What are we doing? Just checking out with my chat. 1 second. Actually, let me notify that my Discord, that the stream is on. Just in case. Alright. Good stuff. And so we go on to the DLC. This is the end is drawing near. It is it's a very cold kind of feeling. I don't know if it's because the location we're entering is particularly cold, but yeah, it feels like we're slowly going towards the end of Flame. That's kind of interesting, actually. I guess the DLCs as like thematic of elements and stuff. Like we've had what is it? Like a water DLC. We've had, or I guess underground water DLC. Then we've had a massive like industrial fire DLC. And now we're having this kind of a more medieval ice cold DLC, and I don't know what to make of that just yet, but I'm gonna keep that in mind for our progression. I feel like I'm supposed to pull that, but maybe it's already been done. Right, I always forget I am a wizard these days. Okay, that does nothing. I'm garbage of a wizard if I can't even do any damage to him. Okay, I assume they're all resistant to my damage, which is only fair. And tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna light my bonfire. Not bonfire, but I'm gonna light my torch, yes. Just a second. Let's see here. Wait. All right. Yes, relighting the torch. Can I get an option for that, please? Yes, perfect. I've been noticing all the chests covered in ice. I think this is a good time to get that figured out. These guys are not immune to swords, unlike magic, so that's kind of nice to see. I want to start talking perhaps about what happened at the end of our last journey. My decision to forgo the wizard hat. It is not something I think I've fully settled with yet, but I know now that I can't go back on that decision. For summary purposes, for anyone joining for the first time here, I have to say what ended up happening was that I to fulfill the wizard aesthetic, one of the greatest goals of the whole journey, I ended up needing to kill a man, and I simply wasn't. I don't know. It just seemed like just murder and nothing else, and it wasn't something I was willing to go ahead and finish. So, yeah, I think to be a better wizard long term, I shouldn't do that. But now that raises the question of what is a wizard if not an aesthetic? Because I've been talking this whole time about how the wizard is ultimately just an aesthetic, and I don't know if that's entirely false still, even then, because am I truly a wizard without a wizard hat? It's like now it's an identity crisis where I need to perhaps confront this new reality of whatever it is that I've become, because I'm no longer the wizard in the traditional sense. I'm no longer that quintessential image of the wizard that I was aiming to be. I guess I never was, and yet I called myself a wizard. Here, I'm gonna kill this man. Yes. Wow, that's a lot of guys over there. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh my gosh. I may die. I think I will. I think that's probably gonna be. This might be it. We'll see though. If I can just. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna make it. All right. Thank you for letting me focus there for a second. Okay, he's done. Yeah, I have a feeling we can do this. That's kind of a lot. I got greedy there for a second. That's unfortunate. Wifehead says the dark stirs. That's interesting. What's that about? It does make me wonder what you've been foreshadowing with the consequences for my decision there. I'm very much intrigued whatever you have. So, Wifehead says you rejected its influence, but the dark is not easily vanquished. That's interesting. Okay. You know, have you noticed I haven't really been using very many hexes, which honestly makes me wonder if perhaps I should renounce hexes entirely and apply some points in what am I thinking? And use my points to relocate into intelligence from faith to kind of be more wizardly in that sense. Perhaps it is an option. Okay. We are going to try that again. Maybe I can backstab this? No, I can't backstab. Let's see here. How far can I run without getting destroyed? Well, that answers that. Not very far at all. That's okay. I think I can do that better, though. You know, Dark Souls 2 is all about running past hordes of enemies and succeeding. Well, you know, on a side note, I recently had a privilege of DMing a game of Sunrot for my 2 rhetoric professors, and that was what a delightful experience, you guys. I have to shill for Sunrot. It's a neat indie tabletop game that is very rules light, but also like very nice and like kind of abstract in its imagery. It's very like imagine like old medieval art, like old like kind of abstract, weird, whimsical medieval art. That's the primary kind of feel of the game, and all you do throughout the whole experience is you're like this group of you have a DM, and the DM is going to be guiding a group of players who all have like a few little characters that they're trying to get out of the end of the world as the sun is rotting and reality is collapsing, and out of the dark of the void that is consuming the sun are coming many monsters. And like every 10 IRL minutes, more creatures spawn onto the board, and listening to some dungeon synth while doing that, and I guess having cool miniatures on the board. Really sick experience. I really delighted in that. I might post some photos in my Discord potentially of how that all went. I am too focused on my story here to actually fight these people. Okay, we're taking a retreat here. Okay. Just checking what Wi-Fi says. Never mind, not yet. I will soon though. That I expected it to be a backstab, but I suppose not. Yes, that'll count. That will not count. That will be unfortunate. I'm just kind of getting warmed up a little bit, getting back into Dark Souls after a week. Kind of need that moment. But Wi-Fi, what are you saying here? Before you were just passively resisting its influence, but no, you have taken action against it. The dark will not forget such a transgression. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, alright. I don't think I've really been considering the dark as a conscious sentient force in the realm, but I guess if it is, then I'm ready to face whatever comes next. I don't think I'm gonna be going back to it at this rate. I don't see a reason for it ultimately. And it's like, I don't know, yeah, the dark magic had many uses that I've, I guess, exploited in the past. But now, it feels like a different time. Ah, that did nothing to him, wow. I sure like when the soul spear doesn't do anything. Gosh, okay. Ooh. Holy Knight, I don't know, Holy Knight, who are you? I feel like that's probably a player. Not a player, that's my guess. This is really messed up. Everything that I'm surrounded by right now, this was not optimal. Not optimal at all. I'm really gonna have to be methodical here. I'm gonna take my time, and I'm going to... really just do this slowly. Okay. Oh yeah, no, Sunrot's great. I can't recommend it enough. All you really need is just a deck of cards to play it, and maybe some miniatures that you can improvise, and it's great. Yeah. Wi-Fi, have you ever tried any, I guess, like miniature games? I ask partially because I happen to be deeply involved with them. I just started a miniature painting commission business. I'm not doing too great in it, but like it has begun, and that excites me. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on, let me backstab you. Okay. He does not want to be backstabbed. We are good. Damn. 1, 2. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just taking my time, methodically, one by one, I will kill all these people. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take my time here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my torch as well in just a moment. I forgot about it. But now since I've killed these people, I feel more confident about actually using it. I do wonder what the purpose of me getting the three crowns in these DLCs is, because there is certainly some kind of a purpose that the avatar of the wizard is operating by. And I don't think it's exactly... Is that me? Why fat? Oh. Oh shit. Oh my god. I actual goosebumps right now. What the fuck? Alright, oh my god, it's you! You! How... Fuck you! Oh my god, what a beast! Oh damn! Holy shit, what is that? The wizard never had that, that's crazy. Oh my god, okay. Dude, that's actually... so evil, but sick as fuck. Oh my god, since when do I not have spells? Okay. Dude, the wizard is malevolent. The wizard flow is fucked up. Okay, wow. Wi-Fi, that's insane. That was, wow, I'm actually... this is so cool. Oh my god, man. Okay. Wow. Actually, like, fantastic. Phenomenal, my friend. I don't know what to make of it. I mean, I know what to make of it. That was crazy, though. I guess now, yeah, fighting the wizard. But the question is, like, which is the real one? This is strange. You cannot escape the dark, says Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, you're incredible, friend. That was like one of the coolest things I've like had in gaming. Like just like that, like momentary realization, and like that, like the first second, the foreshadowing, just very subtle. Like, wait a second, what's my character doing there? I've never seen that. Wait, and then like right after you invading, that was malevolent, my friend. Oh my god, well, I guess expecting the continuation of that. Ha. And I guess I should probably relight my bonfire here in a second. Damn. Well, we're gonna resolve this, friend. We're gonna battle this out. I think in the only way wizards should, through spells. So, man, I'm actually so intrigued to have that fight again. That was really cool. You had some sick spells there. I will remember to search for those. Or actually, well, I guess I can no longer have them given my renunciation of the dark, and I am dead. Whoever's joining, the craziest thing just happened, where I guess, yeah, I don't know, just Wi-Fi's invasion was mental. Man, really, like, I guess, yeah, which is, like, ultimately, like, true to the wizard, because so far, that has been the wizard that I was through most of my journey. The man who would cast dark magics and, I guess, kill a partner because of ideological differences. And now, it feels like having gone back on that fate, it's like I've gone back on myself. And it is like I am waging war with a past idea of who I was just a few days ago. And the thing that's, I guess, confusing and concerning is that ultimately that version of the wizard has existed for far longer than this new dark renouncing wizard. And so it almost feels like perhaps I am the imposter here. For who am I? Who am I really in relation to the, I guess, the wizard that has been casting spells, dark magics this entire time? I don't know. But it feels like being confronted like with all my past sins all at once, and like actually having to like perhaps in a way atone for them / confront them. Yeah, this feels less like atonement, more just like the sheer just acknowledgement that it happened to begin with. You know, I've said before I don't know, I've used necromancies. I've felled a kingdom in my past purely off revenge, and now having done all that and seeing, I guess, like my past self in a way, it is strange. I don't know which is more legitimate. Feels like that one has far more history to him, far more gravitas, far more lore. I don't know, but then again, maybe I still am. It's still me, so I will keep on contemplating this. And once this is all done, I am very excited to just spend like a few days going through all my footage. Probably not like all my footage, but like, yeah, I guess going through the majority of the footage and compiling together a cohesive narrative out of everything that has happened, because there has been one that's been going through this journey. Oh, Holy Night, our Orheim. Okay, come on, can I? No, that's not going to be affected by a torch, really? Well, I guess it won't, huh? Okay, so this night, I intend to kill this knight. He's attacking me. I don't feel too bad about it. I might have renounced the dark, but the knight is still an enemy of the wizard, so I don't mind that at all. But where could it be? Where could the knight be? Let's see. It is unfortunate Crit isn't here. I wish that comrade would have joined us. Perhaps soon. We'll see. Where is the knight, though? Where is the knight? Oh. Nope, none of that. Okay, I guess I'll slowly bait them out one by one, as was the plan initially. As long as I don't get attacked by the knight. No! That was way too close for comfort. In fact, I'm gonna back the hell away. Okay, I did not like that. Oh my gosh. Soul Vortex? Dude, if the Soul Vortex actually did anything, it'd be so cool. But the Soul Vortex does 0 damage. That's alright. Feels like magic is just like unviable in these lands, which I don't know. Is it their crystalline nature? Like, yeah, these guys like being covered in some kind of oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of scared for my life here. Yeah, I guess magic crystals that are deflecting my spells. I don't know. Gosh. 1, 2. All right. This is good. Well, yeah, no, that's fascinating. In a way, this is just like getting to really like getting at the core of the whole wizard identity. Like, what has it been this whole time? And it's fascinating to see from an outside perspective. I appreciate you providing this opportunity, YFAT. It is unfortunate that so few have joined us today, but at the same time I actually feel like that could be a nice ground for more of a reflective stream, more reflective adventure here in the solitude and the cold of wherever the hell this place is called, confronting the true nature of the wizard. I guess one begins to see reflections in the ice if one stares long enough. So it's only fitting that it happens here, of all places. Man, that would have been insane to see on the looking glass night. Just getting invaded by yourself. That's fucking crazy. Okay, what is that? What is that? Whoa! You're a trickster knight. I've not seen one of your kind before. Wow. Okay, you know, we took fuck me, sorry. Two can play at that game, knight. Oh my gosh, the knight is kind of a beast, a little bit. You know, I presume this is not a player. A player would not behave this way. Okay. Come on, try me. Yep. Oh my gosh, he just does not care. I've never seen that. Just like absolutely tanking the massive soul greatsword. Damn. It is fitting to have this wizard battle like in this place. I feel like this is a, yeah, I'm gonna forever remember this location as one in which I guess there's a great identity confrontation, because here I am having to fight more or less without magic, and isn't that what makes a wizard? And this is also the place where I've functionally renounced the hat, and I'm now literally being confronted by the man that I was just a little bit ago, or could have been. Oh my gosh. Okay, invader banished. Very good. Nothing like seeing the enemies fall into dust. Human effigy for that? Fair enough, I'll take it. Yeah, but yeah, functionally stripped away of my magic powers, that doing nothing here. Tempted to almost act like a knight, given my, I guess, given my what? Sorry. Tempted to act like a knight, given my lack of magic. I don't know. It's a difficult location, given also how cold and unwelcoming this place is. Anyway, here. Let's see what's in here. Hello. Silver talisman. No, that's interesting. Okay. Silver talisman. What does that offer us? I know not. Could this be the... No, that's the rusted coin. Silver talisman. Oh, is this it? No, those are charms. Are these key items? Not that either. Okay, so I don't know what the silver talismans are. That's alright though. One of these days I am hoping to dedicate some time in the stream to just reading this. Transforms to blend in environment. That's cool. Okay, so it's like the white branch of your, not the, but you know, the white branches from Dark Souls 3. I think of those and not the ones in Dark Souls 1. Alright. Looks like I've explored this entire area, but I should for sure make certain of that, because that was not a fun grind to get through. Yeah, no, that looks like all I can go. Oh, that's about it. No ladders, nothing. All right, then I proceed onwards and I jump down. Huh. Renouncing dark magic. Ava. Who's Ava? I will refuse this. What is this? Steelheart Ellie. You know what? I'm curious enough to see what you offer, friend. Let's go right through. What awaits me here? Surely not a boss fight. I will not. Oh gosh, okay. Ooh, a magical tiger. Steelheart Ellie, I need your assistance. Okay, not terrible damage. I'm deeply curious as to what this thing's moveset is. Ava the King's Pet. Oh, this is what's been talking to us this whole time. Like an actual tiger, okay. No! Oh! Let me go, let me go! Brutal. Brutal as hell. Okay. Now we know that's a talking tiger. I think this is the first in my adventures. There's been a great theme with talking animals in this game. There's been the, well, kind of, no, not really, sorry. There's been like the beast people that we fought, but I suppose that's kind of different. Well, actually, no, there's been also the that's fascinating. What's up with felines being able to talk? Was that the tiger speaking? Ava. It said Ava, right? I believe it was. Not quite. No, that's unfortunate. Wi-Fi. I'm assuming that wasn't a talking tiger. Okay. Because suddenly it was like, oh wow, what's up with the? I guess in the first game, you have the talking cat. In this game, you have a talking cat. So why not have a talking tiger as well? But maybe I don't know. I don't know. Just not listened correctly. You know what? I don't think I really acknowledged. That's sick as hell. Having just these tentacle-like ice roots feels very almost Lovecraftian even as you enter in, like something trying to escape this place, but yet is contained. Man, it is cold here. Certainly a great place to confront one's identity. Let's give it a shot again. I hope I'll be able to do more damage this time around. This time no dialogue, not hearing anything. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab my souls, just on the off chance that I can actually spend them. Hello. 1. That hurt. This kind of reminds me of those beast fights in Bloodborne. Just a little bit. No. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. You're a fiend. Okay. Okay, I don't quite get the timing there. That's rough. We'll keep giving it a shot for sure. I don't think this should be too terrible though. The worst case scenario is that it just doesn't take any damage at all from my soul spears, which is less okay. That's not a worst case scenario in terms of gameplay, but it is a demoralizing thing. It really is like I am not a wizard here, and I feel less like a wizard than I ever have at this point. If ever there was a point where I guess we have the hero's darkest hour in a narrative, or like in Campbell Sands, Campbell's sense, then I believe this is it. This is, we are at our loneliest and, yeah, loneliest, least like a wizard. It feels like I've lost in many ways what I've been trying to become, mourning the hat, knowing I will never have it again. And that's unfortunate. I suppose this is the one place where that should happen. I don't know how I'm going to come out of this. I deeply wish to find out, but I will not be the same wizard, even if I will it be, which I feel is not certain at this point. Will I be a wizard at the end of all this? Okay, 1. I do not enjoy that. Oh, of course, okay. What if I go back here? Are they still... Oh my god, okay. This thing is more magical than me. More of a wizard. Oh. Huh, that's something. I just want to point out that on the off chance that a certain paladin wishes to join my travels, this would be an incredible point, but who knows. 21 joining, fighting a big tiger right now. Yeah. This is it's rough. That's okay though. We'll keep pressing on. Wyfat, my good friend. Can you ask me a question? Just something for me to bounce around, like as a conversation subject. Because I don't necessarily need one, but it'd be cool. Just I don't know, wish to engage with you more since I have you here, friend. If not, totally understandable. You're ultimately here to relax, and I don't wish to put any kind of like pressure like that on you. So if you don't want to, that's totally cool. Oh my gosh, what just happened? It has a force field. Wow. Damn. I have to say that there's some weird delay things on the attacks that like I don't fully grasp. But grasp me, okay. A dark fog is concealing my presence. Suffering, Wyfat. That's unfortunate. Huh. Okay. Yeah, wow, truly alone in this place. But there's something here that I deeply need. Also, that looks like an eye over there. Do y'all see that? Do you see that? It looks like an eye above the tree, and I keep seeing it every time. It even looks like it has a pupil. Looks intentional. Also, what a lad. That's an insane build. Cannot use bonfire. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I suppose this is a good time to confront the wizard once again. The past is just knocking at the door. Okay. It would be quite dramatic. Also, is this Masterless Glencore? I feel like I've seen this man before. If it is who I think it is, he's going to get summoned. Not now, but theoretically later. I am awaiting you, wizard. Come through the door and face your doom. Or I suppose I can come to you as well. But it would be very aesthetically awesome if you came through, partially because I could clip it, and that would be sick. But I also understand. Oh, there you are. All right. No, you. You know what? All right, fuck it. We fight. We fight. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's so different. Oh my gosh, what a beast. I cannot use my spells. Oh god. This is... I feel so disadvantaged in a way. Wizard. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Never mind. I fall terribly to the Dark Wizard. I get absolutely destroyed. Fuck. Is this what it feels like? Is this the suffering I've caused unto others in my past? My terrible misdeeds? This is, I guess, deeply concerning. I need to think on this. I will fight that thing. I will kill it. I promise. And you know what? I know what I'm going to do. This takes some personal growth. Let's see if it's actually possible to have some personal growth. Wi-Fat, since you have nothing to do with this wizard attacking me, I'm curious, what does intelligence cap look like in Dark Souls 2?
Still, do you?
Yes, I wish to know, because I think I do not need my faith. I think my faith was ill-placed. It is time to be the wizard I was meant to be, and not the dark mage. Let me actually even see right now my options. Okay, so that requires no faith. This requires faith. This requires faith. None of this requires faith. That's good. That doesn't require faith. It is unfortunate. I will miss my hexes. The hexes were beautiful. But I think things are going to change very soon. Intelligence and faith both cap at 50. That's messed up. That's messed up, my friend. But the thing is, certain intelligence spells require like 64. 64. Okay. I think that's going to have to happen. But the Wisdom Staff still gets a decent boost after 50. The Wisdom Staff. Well, I think that's the way to go then. I think I'm going to renounce my Sunset Staff. I don't think I needed it. This is the way to go, I think. Let me see, can I... What else can I do here? This is time to come out of this as a better man. That's not it though. That's not the aesthetic choice I wanted. No, that's not it either. We still need some kind of a wizardy attire. That's kind of sick looking. Yeah, this is a character customization moment where we are having to rework through who I am. That's definitely not it. That's kind of sick, actually. I kind of like that. Let's keep that in mind. Maybe. Hexer's robes. I'm less of a hexer these days, though, so I don't know. Huh. That is such cool armor, though. I find myself at an interesting crossroads. Oh, wow. You know what? That's a pretty good armor. Kind of gives me a callback, you know? So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Increases the number of casts for each spell. That's pretty awesome. Is there anything even remotely like that? Improves casting speed. I don't know about that. Does not do anything. Okay. Whoever's joining, welcome in. We are redefining the wizard for what is to come. Increases number of souls acquired. That's fucking crazy, but that's unfortunately not the aesthetic we're going with. I think this is just gonna have to stay. Actually, it reduces falling damage. I don't want this. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and keep this hood. I don't know. I guess I was a dark wizard, but perhaps no more. For now, no. Yes. Okay. Science gauntlets. I like this. No, okay. I'll change my ways. Improves casting speed. Okay, you know what? Again, not quite fashion souls, admittedly. But this is better than who I was a moment ago. At least in spirit. Damn. That is an ugly hood. Okay.
Still determined.
Let me see here. I am going to reallocate. Yes. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, I see what's happening. We're going with 65 intelligence. 4 faith. Like, let's do like 5. Attunement. 30 attunement seems reasonable. Strength 16. I'll take 16 strength. Dexterity 12 for sure. This will be interesting. Very interesting. You know what? Just a little bit of faith. Although I don't really need it very much. This was gonna be very different to where I was just a little bit ago. Alright. I think I can be happy with this. I think this is who I am now. I didn't need that faith anyways. It's time to intelligence max. Waffet says you've unintentionally put on your original robes. Well, I suppose a journey without rest. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess I did, and I think that this is gonna have to do. I've strayed from this path early on. I think it's time I revisit it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try getting some life gems, and I'm gonna go right back in. Your sword is going to do a lot less damage now. That is unfortunate, because I have a dark gem, don't I? Now the question is, can I change that? I did not consider this element of my being. That's messed up. Okay, you know what? That was a really funny fuck up there. Might want to go talk to Macduff. My friend, please remind me, who is Macduff? That's a... Oh, Macduff! I remember Macduff. Oh, I do remember that man. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him. I think this is a good point to do that. But first, I want some life gems, yes. I'll go ahead and use a great hero soul. A great hero can perish for this. 20,000? Hell yeah. This is actually very exciting. I'm deeply curious to see what the difference is going to be now, since I'm changing so much. It's like I'm not going to be quite the wizard that I planned to be, but this'll just have to do. Increases magic defense. Oh, that's interesting. Shockwave increases the stun opponents and make them vulnerable to attacks. I'm call this child's play, but for an innovative caster, it is a deadly tool. You know, I'm gonna buy one of these. Spear barrage, potentially higher level, highly effective one properly. Yeah, we'll take some of these as well. Urn, I don't remember urn. I'm actually kind of really enjoying this. This is really fun. There's two different, might want to talk, there's two different magic infusions in this game. I'm curious what those might be. Let me go ahead and see what that man might offer me. Alright. Let's see now. There he is. What have you been up to, man?
I ought to fetch a new ember.
Fair enough. Infuse weapon. Enchanted. Raw. Mundane. Dark. I'm not gonna do that this time around. Dark longsword. Oh wait. Actually, do I need to? What do I need to do here? So it's already dark. Is it gonna change the nature of it? Yeah, it will, surely. Okay. So this would be magic stone, pale stone, poison stone, fire, faint stone. Faint stone. I don't know what faint stone is. Bleed stone. Man, that kind of would be cool, but no. Raw stone, magic, mundane stone. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do the magic stone. I think that only makes sense. Yeah. Upgraded also. What is fully? Your staff isn't fully upgraded also, which is partially the problem. My staff isn't fully upgraded. I'm gonna go ahead and infuse for now. And can I infuse my staff? That would be insane. Can I do that? Faint stone. What is the faint stone? My friend, can you explain the nature of the faint stone to me? Dark magic. Oh. Faint stone. I guess we'll try a magic. We'll try a faint stone because I'm not going to be using dark with it, I think. This is so fascinating. Kind of just completely revisiting the character and remaking myself anew, having faced what I was.
I ought to fetch flame.
Like it's so interesting also thinking about it from the angle of tailoring my build to fighting you in a way, or thinking about it in those terms. Magic infusion adds magic. Magic damage enchanted doesn't add magic damage, but makes your weapon scale off intelligence. Ooh, that's interesting. Magic infusion adds magic damage. Enchanted doesn't add magic damage, but makes your way. That's that's really interesting. Makes me realize I might have just fucked up. Enchanted longsword. Well, no, okay. So it doesn't do magic damage, but now it does way more other kinds of damage. Okay, so that was. So it could potentially do 157 damage. I don't like that because I'm just going to be able to do 225 damage instead of magic damage. So I think I should keep the two separated. The sword should do its own damage. The magic can do its own. Infuse my staff with magic. Fuck yeah. That That was just like never even an option in my mind. Yeah, we're doing that. Not too much better, but I'll take definitely that better than nothing for certain. That's all. Okay. Can I repair anything? No, I don't want to repair anything. I could actually possibly repair my armor. 1, 2, 3. This is kind of awesome. I am becoming better. The sensation is amazing. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about my loadout right now. This is delightful. Now let's see what I can actually do with my attunement. I have significantly more options. I have 2 shockwaves. That was not what I wanted, but that's okay. I deserve that. Homing soul mass, perhaps. How many? 14, 16. I don't want that. Focus souls. I remember that was kind of garbage. Okay. Soul gazer. Yeah, let's try soul gazer. Soul vortex was pretty mid. Try shockwave. Soul arrow, soul magic great weapon. Okay. Wi-Fi says if you're out of twinkling titanite, the stone lady in Majula should sell some. Why would I need twinkling titanite? I thought all my stuff was already upgraded. But also thank you for telling me that. Stone lady in Majula should sell some. The stone lady in Majula. I'm like realizing who's the stone lady? That's interesting. Wonder who could that could be. Okay. You know what? Feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna test out my few little things here, just so that I'm prepared for the world. Can I just open? Why is this locked? That's okay. Also locked. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I've prepared for Dark Souls. What? Okay, that's fair. Does the shockwave not do anything? That's a little disappointing. That's okay. What about the soul geyser? Perhaps I was not the best enemy to test it on, but I enjoyed that aesthetically quite a lot. Nice. The power feels delightful. Here. What the fuck? That's cool. Okay, okay, alright. Whatever the world throws at me, I am prepared, I think. This is gonna be badass. Except I do expect that I'm not gonna be doing any damage to that tiger. Okay. Yeah, I guess a fog blocks my world from my friendly paladin. But perhaps at the end of all this, he and I will be able to get just some drinks at Majula and celebrate my, I wouldn't call this conversion, but I suppose stepping away from the dark. All right. How is this different now? I'm a little scared to see if there's been any change at all. It's really good if you can land all of them. Soul Gazer fires multiple slow homing soul spears. What? That's crazy. Shockwave just staggers opponents. That's cool. Titanite. I'm pretty sure my staff is upgraded completely. Yeah, it's +5, so I think it's done at this point. I believe that's the end of that. Okay. All right, let's see. Tiger. I don't know if I'm necessarily more tailored to fighting you, but I might be better than I was before. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I actually have more health now. I forgot that, so I didn't just die from that. You know, having a little more health is nice. It is surprising, actually. That's the feeling. Huh. You know, yeah, actually being able to tank more than one hit is kind of cool. This is atypical for my playstyle. Okay. That was really quick. That was a really quick attack there. Never mind. Well, now I know something. I know something about myself, although that was unfortunate. Unfortunately, this boss is resistant to magic. Lamau, actually, the comedy of that wife hat. That's alright. Okay, then. I guess the more we know. Let's try that again. Unless I am about to get invaded, which is always a possibility. But it does make a significant difference, I think. Okay. Sorcery Clutch Ring. Increases magic attack. That's unfortunately not what I want right now. I might be better off having some kind of other ring, such as one that increases my HP. That could be actually nice. What does this do? Right, maximum load. This just seems like a given. Like, why would you not increase your physical attack? Alright. If it says, I am hollow. Surely not. I will never. I'll never go hollow. Although, oh, it came close there for a second. Yeah, look at the health bar. That's insane. I've not had a large health bar like in a game like this. Well, actually no. I think Shadow Moses used to have a large health bar. Shadow Moses was just a pure physical melee build. No spells, nothing. So he might have. He just kind of had to upgrade something besides just the strength. It happened to be a health bar. What is this? You are a hell of a fiend. A lot of damage there. Okay. No. So I thought the health bar was going to make a huge difference. It did not, unfortunately. Huh. Oh, wait. Wait, I think I missed something. I think something just shifted. Do I feel the clearing of the fog? Do I feel like something is altered in this world? For a second there, I thought I heard the whispers of a paladin I've met, but that's okay. Wait, could it be over there? No. I actually... This is Masterless Glencore. I remember Masterless Glencore. This man absolutely carried me through that through the one location next to Majula. He was a beast. I remember he helped me kill my first dragon. This guy right here, my guy. I remember him. Yeah, truly an anarchist of a knight. Hello, friend. Good to see you. It's been a long time. You have not been forgotten. Let's go, Glencore. You're a beast. Okay. Man, what have you been up to? I guess probably your own endeavors without a master, but I only know. I actually, what am I saying to you? I'm tired. The journey's been long, Glencore. But it's good to see you here, friend. You were a good friend, I remember. You basically soloed Ornstein. Thank you. Are you staying around? I presume you are. For a second there, I thought you were leaving me. I was concerned. Alright, Glencore. Let's destroy this beast. I will not be very helpful with my spells, so we're kind of an even ground, except you have a bigger, stronger sword. So, let's destroy it. Nice, Glencore. You're doing good. This may not be Glencore's optimal place, if I'm being honest. No. Okay, you're okay, man. I'm not. Glencore, I'm not gonna summon you for a minute. Glencore, that was unfortunate. Wi-Fi says, "Oh, okay. I think another problem. What's the wizard's soul memory? Let me see it for you. I bet it was readjusted or something. Here's my soul memory right now. 2,447,463 souls I have consumed in my time here. It's kind of concerning, actually. That's not optimal. Man, I do wonder what the PvP cap is for this game, or like the ideal one, like 120 in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3, sorry, what am I saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, beautiful landscape. Just gonna enjoy that for a minute. Okay, you do have 60,000 souls. Do you have 60,000 souls? Let's see. I suspect I will be able to consume some. And actually, if I do so, I might as well just spend it all in my jeweler for my own benefit here. Thanks for sticking through this with me, YFAT. It's been really awesome having you here. I'm really glad we've been able to like do this together. It's been awesome with you, man. Okay. Sorry. Let's get some 60,000 souls. 2 3 mil soul memory. 1.5 to 3 mil soul memory. Oh, I appreciate the heads up. I did not know. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use the soul of a slumbering dragon. 16,000 souls. Guardian dragon soul. I'll use that as well. Duke's Dear Freya. What something of great worth we can create with these? There's also a name engraved. There's also the name engraved ring that cat sells. What? That's where everyone usually stops. it helps with summoning. Oh, okay. I could try that. You know what? Let me go ahead and buy that. 30,000 souls. That's a good start. Is there somebody here? I forget about this individual. Lots of people here. I forget how many live around these parts. Hello.
Trespassing into their dream of the ones who cross the sea, lavishing ruin upon the land. How they savor their visions of glorious deeds in battle.
Dude, this cat is locked in. Look at it. Oh my god. As soon as cat suddenly viewers. Hello. Welcome in, friends. Hope y'all are doing well. I am preparing to battle a tiger in just a little bit here, and my dear friend Paladin is going to be joining me. Wi-Fi's been awesome. We've also been getting harassed by my past self in a way, since I've rejected the path of darkness in the previous stream. We're gonna go ahead and buy this Von Cool ring here. Easier to be detected by enemies. We don't want that. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, but we're going right back to it, trying to get 60,000 souls that we're all going to splurge on some life gems, and that'll enable us to actually PvP. Not PvP, but play along with the Paladin, who so generously wishes to battle the tiger with us. Yes. Let's try to give it a shot. I'm going to get 30,000 more souls. I don't know what these belong to. I suspect they would have never been used anyway. That must have been a pretty important soul just there, so I'm a little concerned as to what it is that I spent. That's okay, though. Alright. So 59,000 souls. That's a good place to level up, actually, which I haven't done in quite a minute now. I will use that for vigor and endurance. I'll have to see that. And the rest I'll use in life gems. And after that, we're just going straight into the battle with the cat, unless I happen to be invaded by my past self. Y'all wouldn't believe what Wi-Fi did recently. It's actually, like, I've never had such a cool experience in a game. For those new here, Wi-Fi's been invading me throughout this journey. This is my first Dark Souls 2 playthrough. And he's been actually, like, invading me with different characters that he's made alongside my wizard character, and so we've been kind of developing a great narrative over the course of this journey. And now, yesterday, well, not yesterday, but on the previous journey, I've had to renounce the prospect of ever having a wizard hat, such an essential element of being a wizard. And I mean, that was because I ultimately rejected killing a man in cold blood, and so that's where I'm at now. I will never get the awesome hat, but perhaps my consciousness will be lighter for it. And I've kind of completely renounced hexes, and I'm now sticking purely to intelligence. I just completely revamped, and now we're gonna see how it goes. And I'm going to use my human effigy now, and hopefully see a paladin by my side. I think that's it. The absolute glory of it. My friend, it has been too long. Things have changed since last we've fought together. But at last, it is happening once again, friend. Hello. It's been too long. Glory, truly. Are you ready to defeat this feline beast? I am prepared. Dude, oh. Hello, friend. Hello. I've never been good at using those. I don't know where you find them. I don't think I have one, unfortunately. But imagine that I said hello to you as well. We now march on into battle. Yeah, the recent changes in character have been dramatic enough for the Dark to notice. I've basically, an evil twin me has been attacking, and it's been actually kind of insane. He actually had style. I always thought his issue was that he didn't, but you actually the dark looks pretty cool at the end of the day. But we're moving past that aesthetic. Clearly, the content of being a wizard goes beyond just the aesthetic of being a wizard, despite everything that I've been saying throughout this journey. I've always insisted that it is the aesthetic that makes a wizard, but perhaps I've been truly wrong. So, with that, let us battle the fiend, and hopefully live a little longer than what I'm predicting we will. Oh my gosh, why fat? It's going to kill. Oh, you're good, you're good. Okay. Keep fighting, brother. Thank you. What is this? No, no, stay away. You doing good? Alright, nice. Great dodging, friend. It has been a while since I've seen any action this way. I am hurt. I am backing away. Come on. No! That hurt a lot. Okay, friend. Friend, I'm on the retreat. I'm on the retreat. Back me up. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. Rushing back in. Oh, friend, I got you, I got you. Get back away. No. Nothing like getting just turned into a shoe toy there. Oh, my friend. I live still. You're doing good. This would be an insane fight alone. Oh my god. You're doing great. 1, 2. We are. Oh yeah, I was so scared that that wasn't you. That really hurt me. I need to learn to dodge that better. I'm healing, brother. Let's stay back. I got you. No. I'm just missing a hit after hit. Okay. Friend. It's actually, it staggers me how much damage you're able to do to that thing. No! Wow. What was that? Is everything slowed down? For a second there, it was uncertain. Alright. Be safe. Nice. Nice. Time to finish this fiend. Oh. Nice. 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 Thank you, friend. Glory. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, friend. That was amazing. I wish there was a dab up emote. Ah, it has been an honor. Very good, bro. Sick. No, goodbye. It was just a specter now. That was a beautiful, beautiful moment of human connection. I will deeply long for that again. I guess our roads will meet once more soon enough. Huh. Or so one hopes. Damn. That would have been kind of a dreadful boss fight. I'm gonna be honest, that would have been really painful to do alone. But now the question is, what's inside the castle? What is in here? I am somewhat concerned. Okay. Okay, the higher the total, the larger gap between players. That has to be some of the most fun I've had in a Souls game for a while. You keep missing my stuff. I keep missing your stuff? I keep missing your stuff. What did you do? Okay, well, tell you what, I will check in the back. This has been really fun, man. I really appreciate you being here. Okay. This is sick. Okay. You know what? I'll take that. Hell yeah. So I know that there is a samurai enemy somewhere in Dark Souls 2. And I hear that he's a beast and he's legendary. I might have seen some pictures of him. I've not seen the actual boss fight itself, but I just know that there is one. And so I'm expecting him to be around any corner at this point. Also, I'm gonna take some extra HP. It's been kind of awesome having extra HP. And endurance, yes. Yes, perfect. And the rest I will go ahead and, as always, maybe I could spend it on something else. You know, I don't usually do that, but I probably should.
We call this place not too special of you. It's just the place where everyone's...
Huh, fair enough. Thank you for that dialogue. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're gonna just spend that on even more live gems because I will inevitably use them all. And we will travel right back and continue our journey. That's fascinating. That's what I remember the area looking like there. Let's keep experimenting. So that was great. You know, just being able to be a, you know what, let me double check. Let me double check the, actually no, later. I'm sorry if I keep missing your stuff, Wi-Fat. But alright, so onwards into this place. I can't tell what we're seeing there on the head. It kind of makes me think of snakes, but I might be wrong. That's also actually like mental, seeing that man over there with a chest on his head. Alright. Soon enough, these will all unlock, I suspect. But it might take time. I do love my snowy castles. Now that's actually so sick. Like, look at that. I love icicles as just like cool concept. And whoa, that's cool.
To think Father could be bested. Who are you?
I'm a wizard.
This land is barren. Cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear.
Huh.
Until our Lord, the Ivory King, came.
Well.
Dear Lord, a most true king.
So
It was with his
I-
magnificent soul that he built a Leonois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated,
I see.
and the king gave his own soul.
That seems to be a trend with the kings in these parts, sacrificing themselves, needing to be killed afterwards. I'm ready for whatever happens next.
Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart.
Ha. So he is still around.
Leonois was frozen in time. Its leader lost.
Hmm.
I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes.
That's interesting.
Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here save that accursed flame.
I beg to differ. Now the question is, how do I actually get to you? That's certainly a dilemma. Okay. Any other kind of negotiation options? Perhaps.
I have but one wish.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm hearing you.
That my dear Lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos.
I could do it. I could do it. Just let me through.
I haven't the strength to help him myself. But perhaps one such as you,
I'm ready for whatever you can throw at me.
though I am yet to know your name, stranger,
It is just a wizard.
will you lend me your strength?
And for sure. And I suspect perhaps a paladin as well. He's been around here. Yes.
Kind visitor, I thank you.
All right. I'm glad we can get along. It's been kind of hostile around here.
To chaos.
Please.
And please, do all you can.
I will. Damn. Asana's seal is undone, and the winds of Ilium's Lois do something. Okay. I guess we go into the heart.
Voices, faithful knights, followed their lord into the chaos. But not one of them returned.
So
The king instituted
we will be fighting that, I suspect.
waited patiently for his own coming. But it was too long a wait to bear.
Okay.
The knights of Ilios await a new leader, one who will guide them into.
Perhaps that will be us, but who knows? Huh. What is this? Guts? That was wild. No, I'm not gonna summon Guts, although that is legendary. It's truly amazing. Whatever awaits us next, I am not sure if I'm ready actually, but I guess I have no choice, do I now? Oh my god, what? What is this? Can I lock on? The camera feels weird here. What's happening? Am I getting ganked? This feels like no, this is rough. Oh, do I have a homie? I have a friend? All right. A paladin would make all the difference here, but that's okay. Not this time around. Not yet. Damn. Oh, I did not expect that. I have to say, so far that was one of the most insane intros to a location I've seen. Just oh gosh, okay. I guess what am I saying? Just falling into hell from the most frozen location I've ever seen. That's kind of wild. Also, that is a lot of knights. That is a lot of knights. They do not care about the Soul Gazer. The Knight's Mog on the Soul Gazer. They did nothing. Okay. Now the question is, can I successfully backstab him? As long as I can do that, this is going to be a manageable fight. This might take a minute, I suspect. What a beautiful arena, though. This really is the Bed of Chaos, or feels like it. Whoever that knight is with me, the white one, what a comrade. It is kind of awesome to have him here. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Okay. How about this? That did nothing. That was like a PvP spell. No! Prevail, survive. Yes, we live for now. Okay, whoever's joining, this is my first experience with Dark Souls 2. I am unaware of where this is leading me, and I am very keen on finding out, I suppose. I feel like we gotta kill all of them, right? Except, no, I hope my guy doesn't die. That would be very unfortunate. But as suspected, is inevitable at this rate. No! My friend! I doubt I will have another one here. And this is a boss fight. No! What was that? Oh, that really hurt me. Okay. I suppose I need to work through this myself to a degree. Damien Chad! Oh, hello, good to have you here. I'm only stopping in for a moment, but this place is insane. Damien Chad is our very first viewer. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for being here, man. Good to see you, brother. It has been a quiet stream today, but it has also been a very contemplative stream in a way, where we've kind of had actually some pretty crazy encounters and revelations with and changes with I guess me being a wizard and all. So perhaps another time we can share exactly what has happened. This boss has a really cool mechanics, says Wi-Fi. I am excited to see that. The old Chaos reveal is one of the best visuals in the series. That was insane. I did not expect that. That was such a, like, honestly mind-shattering thing to witness. It had, like, no right to be behind that little door. Damien Chat, if you didn't see that, like, check this out. It's about to happen again. This is truly an insane visual. And yes, he's still alive. Oh, beautiful. What a wonderful thing that this guy exists here. This boss is a really cool gimmick. And that is the old Bat of Chaos. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, okay, yeah, this. Like, that's just startling. That's like, whoa. I even now I'm still shocked. Also, why is the fall damage not working here? For which I'm thankful, of course, but that seems unlike Dark Souls to just not hit me with the fall damage. And you know what? Maybe I'm just supposed to destroy these men very quickly. I think that I'm supposed to do. But perhaps I will die as soon as I attempt such a thing. Can I? No, I can't. Yes, I did heal though, so that counts. All right. I hope you guys are doing well this evening. Holy shit, it's crazy. Good to see. Good to hear that, Damien. It is beautiful arena, and a lot of enemies all of a sudden. I just want to kill one, and that'll make me feel like this is possible. Oh, of course there was more. Sorry. What am I doing? How could I be so foolish as to think that was it? Okay. This is gonna be a hell of a fight, I suspect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 knights? Not as terrible as 7 knights. And I think we can work with that. Wi-Fi says you aren't meant to fight this boss just yet. Huh. Well, I don't know, man. Meaning's pretty subjective, I guess. What am I supposed to do then? I mean, it feels like maybe theoretically I could. Well, I'm suddenly so curious. Can I get more than one of those knights? That would be a cool gimmick. Like, getting to have more than one. Maybe summoning them out of ice or something. That was my intuitive thought, because that would be kind of insane. That would remind me of the Abyss Watchers. There are more Lois Knights scattered around the DLC who will aid you. Yo, so real. Okay, yeah, okay, that sounds sick. Okay, well, now we're in a quest to liberate knights. We are bringing light to this frozen land, and with it come knights. That will be sick. I'm thinking, are you able to, am I able to summon you at this point just to, like, walk around the area with me? Because that would actually make the whole thing, I think, a lot more fun. Has the ice melted away at this point? I would expect that the ice has, to a degree at least. melted away. And I'm going to use a human effigy, and that guy's such a badass, man. Wow. I forget how many people are playing Dark Souls 2 at a given moment. The fight is closer to a battle between rival armies. Sick. I mean, yeah, that sounds so cool. I'm so excited. I think the Abyss Watchers were one of my favorite fights in all of the Soul series, just because you get that like extra ally that's supposed to fight, and that I'm excited for something like that. And the ice has melted. Perfect. White Damien says, I really wish I could watch, but I have to go. Good luck, brother. Thank you, friend. Good luck. Have a wonderful day. It's been good having you here, Damien. You know, Damien's been a true OG to the streams. And that happens to be because Damien has actually helped me set up for the streams. He was there physically when the first stream has happened. Lore drop. Unless I've already said this before. But yes, and then YFAT, you were technically the first actual online viewer that we've ever had. You need to backtrack through the whole DLC. That's fair. But can you join me? All the ice has melted, yes. Yeah, that would be cool if you could join me. It would be delightful. I will seek a sign. Just let me know yes or no, and I'll start on my journey so that I do not waste anyone's time. If not, that's okay. I'll just go ahead and start. I'll start walking. We'll be good. Allegedly, YFAT has left me something along the way, so I'm gonna have to go find it. He has helped me defeat the massive tiger just a moment ago, which was honestly sick boss fight. I'm glad we got to do that together. And it does not look like there are any items, so that's okay. Although it does make me wonder if perhaps they are elsewhere now. A dark fog has fallen again, says YFAT. That is unfortunate. Why would that be? That makes me wonder. But yes, no, I've upgraded since my last journey. So are there any items here? I think there might be. Either way, I'm gonna take a rest here, and once again make my way through this location and free as many knights as I possibly can. This is now a quest for allies. Oh, and that's why it looked like an eye. Oh, and this whole ice is cleared up. That's crazy. Okay. That's why it looked like an eyeball, because it functionally, it sort of kind of was. And I pointed that out earlier. I don't know if y'all heard it too, but I heard a parrying noise or backstab noise, and that really scared me for a moment. Okay. Okay. I think I actually am doing less damage to these people now. My sword was doing a little bit more before. They were getting 4-shotted, but now it's like 5 shots, which is slightly suboptimal. Yeah, they would have a little less health than that previously, but that's alright. Hope you guys are doing well. Whoever's new here, this is my very first Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I have not experienced these parts before, although I am currently backtracking through parts that I guess I have been in, but now they're unfrozen, allegedly. And I'm searching for allies to defeat the local king. That I am going to do very soon. I suspect perhaps even before the end of the stream. That would be the hope. I'll be streaming for another hour and a half. Nice. Oh, this is a thing. I forgot that this existed. It makes me wonder if it works. I guess maybe not, although I do like that elevator cramped with coffins. I don't know who that was. I've seen him attack me with spells previously, so I didn't feel too bad about that. But so earlier, what happened was, I've renounced my use of dark magic and hexes, and as a result, I was invaded by none other than, in a sense, myself from the past, the version of me that I had abandoned to when not killing the man for the wizard hat. I don't know, there's already a lot of lore that's happened to anyone new here, but I am on the watch out for my past self attacking me at any given time. I'm still working through those issues, and I've not technically defeated him yet. And I'll have to confront that perhaps at some point today. Okay. I do feel much more prepared for this location, given that I've just respec'd and now I have a little bit more health. It's alright. Makes it feel like I'm less likely to get destroyed at any given corner. I don't know what those people are, but oh well. Oh, that's such a different aesthetic here. A very suddenly open place. Previously there were massive glaciers everywhere. Not glaciers, but chunks of ice. Oh my goodness, that I don't like. I really... Okay, I'm staying the hell away from this. I'm needing to back up, rethink my choices, and use this corner here for my advantage. Yes, just like that. Perfect. That felt kind of awesome. This is one of the few times I've been actually able to use my magic in this place. It might not be immediately apparent, but I'm actually supposed to be a wizard. But it's been rough out here. Everyone's immune to magic. I am very much not who I was just a little bit ago, and I'm having to confront the wizard I could have been at every other moment. So yeah, kind of a identity crisis location for a wizard. Okay. I am feeling kind of good about my odds, actually. I would have thought to have been destroyed at this point. But I got my life gems, and all I gotta do is just keep pushing on. If it says, the parry noise is a glitch that happens if a player ghost is parried, you will hear it. Oh, that's kind of cool. But that really did frighten me for a second. Okay, we are okay. We live. We survive. Man, I'm really cold. I look kind of chilly now. Yeah. And just a bit ago, it was all about, like, I guess the dark magic. I don't know. I'm still like, contemplating the morality of the dark magic and the path of darkness, but it just no longer seems like the right path. It's hard to articulate why. Maybe it was all those, I guess, encounters with the paladin, but the dark no longer seems like the thing that I necessarily want to end my journey with. Because in the past I've kind of used the dark to my own purposes, and nothing particularly great came of that. A kingdom was destroyed, and a lot of dead were risen. Many covens of dark wizards had also risen at that time, but I think nothing really lasted from it. There was a great burst of power and change, but ultimately, like any revolution, you end up in the same place, and that's sort of what ended up happening. So yeah. Anyway, that's a story for another time. I move on. Okay. Alright, Wyfat. So far not seeing any of these knights, but I'm slowly making my way through this place. Surely we'll find some. Now that looks like a place where I could probably find some knights. We'll see. Let's give it a look. I don't remember this. This is different. What an interesting DLC. Okay. This is a very different area. I guess my path must have been blocked previously by ice. What is that? Snow rabbits. Dude. 0 hitboxes. They look cool. I really like the spiky aesthetic. Golden fruit bomb. Was this it? Is this straight up, like, why I came down here? Oh, there's something else. Okay. Let us keep on journeying. Little critters. Have y'all seen Critters? Like the movie, I don't know, 80s, 70s, I forget exactly. It's like the more rated R version of Gremlins. It's cool. I forget about them. Critters are neat. Hexer Nikolai. Hexer Nikolai. Oh, there. Okay, well, I used to be a Hexer myself, and I like to think that I'll be able to fight him successfully. Okay. Okay, just analyzing my surroundings. Doesn't look like... Oh, that whatever that is... Okay, I no longer have my magic. But I've already found out that one of the best ways to kill an enemy wizard is in fact to do it like a knight with a sword. You know what? Let's see if I can kill this guy first. Okay. I think you're a little too much trouble here for me, so you have to go. I do love your design though. Cool bunch of sticks. Oh, lightning stake, really? Okay. Is that it? Yes, it is. That's unfortunate. What an... Oh my god, what a painful creature all of a sudden. I did not estimate you correctly. That was very scary. Look, man, you have a whole creature on your side. I am... Yeah, just die. Okay, cool. Okay, we're doing good. Fighting all sorts of little beasts. Alright, there he is. Alright, let's... A bit of hide and seek. No poise, Lamau. To be fair, this guy isn't really using a lot of hexes. I really imagined that he would be a... like, spamming dark spells at me, but this feels more like fighting Wyfat, like the Paladin. Which... Okay, that's unacceptable. Nope. Surprise Soul Gazer. Oh, you better... Okay, I thought he was going to heal up there. That's not happening. Okay, it is happening. I didn't... Okay, this Hexer is kind of a beast. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little surprised at how well he's doing at this point. Okay, stay away, buddy. Okay. There you go. Enough of that. Heavy sigh. That was actually... that was one of the finest hexers I've ever seen. Well, actually, he was kind of a garbage hexer. He actually didn't use any hexes in the traditional sense. Well, no, okay, excuse me. He did use, like, 2. And they were okay. I think his greatest strengths were in his miracles. And that feels very, very weird ideologically, having hexes and miracles. Ugh. You know what? Let's take care of the beast first. The beast makes me uneasy. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. That was kind of rough. Lost my voice right there. You are a horrible little thing. I don't want to see you. Okay. Oh, nice try there. Okay. That is a cool design, though. I do love that aesthetic. Enchanted longsword at risk. How so? Not today. Okay, longsword much better now. Let's see, what's Wi-Fi saying here? Oh yeah, meet the porcupines. Yes, thank you. They're worse bone wheels. They're worse. Yeah, they kind of haven't been as bad, and it seems fitting that they would be in a place adjacent to like the Painted World in Dark Souls 1. I guess cool reference, I suppose. I like that they are not nearly as aggressive as the bones. Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, it's you. Understood. All right. What are my options? I suppose I didn't really give myself very many long-range spell options, which I'm now kind of feeling stupid for. Alright. Well, maybe I can hit him with something here. How about that? You know what? I'll take that. No. Try me. Just one. Never mind. What a fool. Okay, it is done. It is done. Feels good. Oh, okay, that scared me. Anything here? Nope. I guess I'm not missing out on very much. Continuing on the journey. People used to live here. Nothing like seeing a ghost of somebody lifting the lid of a chest. Bolt stone. I presume that's like a lightning stone, perhaps? For enchanting purposes? For infusing purposes? But no, I guess we'll see. Now all I really want is a bonfire. And that would be just perfect for me. But I know the world is rarely that nice. Hello there. I'm actually very concerned about the health of this man. How powerful is his rapier? He was quite friendly, but that hit bar is concerning. Cool. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess he was a friend, in fact. Sorry about that. Is he gonna come back up? I feel like I'm about to get scared. There's suddenly this weird factor of having a random man with a not a rapier. Wait, what am I saying? Rapier? A lance. Excuse me. Yeah, random man with a lance running around, and I have no idea where he is and how much damage he can do. Wow, maybe I didn't have to waste my spells there, but such is nature, such is life. Okay. He's still somewhere. Perhaps he'll be back. Perfectly calculated, not falling off there. Yes. Illusionary wall ahead. God, how could I? Okay. Forget that, don't clip that. We're moving on. Okay. I will go through that gate as soon as I explore this little outer area. So I've gone through there. Don't trust Maldron. Don't trust Maldron. Who's Maldron? That very ominous Wi-Fi. Thank you. Magic stone? Hell yeah. Okay. Love to see that. Yes! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now, you see, that's an ill omen. Oh, that's also... Oh my gosh, that's a really, really ill omen. Alright. If you are invading the Wi-Fi, don't do it yet, because, yeah, okay, wow. Yeah. I understand. So that's the nature of probably Maldron, I assume. Maldron came out of nowhere. I I did not see that coming. That did a lot of damage. Okay. But the good thing is, I now happen to have my health restored. And now all my spells are back too. Oh wait, but so are the enemies. Damn it. Okay. But y'all saw that too, right? That's what I'm talking about. The evil wizard. Or perhaps the good wizard. I don't know. Am I the evil wizard? We'll see. But y'all saw him for a second. He's there. He's there, all right. Okay. So I'll just take care of these one by one. It is nice being able to backstab them. They don't feel like a backstabbable enemy, but that makes all the difference. I've said it so many times at this point, but again, the backstab animations are so sick in Dark Souls 2. It feels badass, because it actually kind of lets you linger a little bit on the backstab animation itself. You know, like, you actually get, like, first swing, relaxed, second swing, and that's, like, even more satisfying in ways. Yeah, like look, deesh, deesh. Like, yeah, the second one's, like, way more climactic. It actually feels like I'm about to decapitate a man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. But the wizard lingers. He's around here somewhere. I'm gonna get attacked. I'm not gonna get attacked yet, but I will still kill that, just in case. Now, where are we heading? Wow. Truly an ominous location. I really thought we were basically done with the frozen place, or whatever we call this location, but it's been going all right. No end in sight. I feel like that's gonna break. Okay, that's nice. I really thought I was gonna go underwater or something. So in the past, I've met one of these. And it was incredible. It was such an amazing experience. I have to say, I love this thing. This thing is just, it looks so cool. I love, like, the round, evil, like, oh my god, like, look at it. It's basically like a little whale. Like a big, it's like kind of like, I don't know, it's a whale. And it's, I don't know, it makes me think of Nurgle. Like, you know, Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Fantasy, just Nurgle. Like, it's basically like a giant Nurgling. That makes me spaz out for some reason. But this is probably one of my favorite enemy designs. It is just aesthetically hideous. And I don't usually do that. I don't tend to fawn over creatures this way, but like this guy's like it's a cute creature. I don't tend to say that often, but like it's just like I don't know, it makes me like, oh man, this thing is awesome. I guess I want to own a toad at some point in my life. Probably a bullfrog of sorts, yeah. Yeah, like a bullfrog. Ideally, an African bullfrog would be amazing. And this thing has that energy. It has the bullfrog energy, except it actually like doesn't. It moves way more. Man, have y'all seen the videos of bullfrogs fighting, like the African bullfrogs? Look it up when you can, perhaps after the stream. It's one of the most amazing videos I've ever seen. It's just frogs, giant frogs launching themselves one at another, and it is truly like a satisfying thing to watch. It is. They're battling so like mightily, but they're just frogs. I don't know. It's great, man. It's great. I love frogs. But yeah, this guy's got that energy. Like, look at him, man. Like, look. What do you even like? Look, he's even smiling, and he just wants to eat me. Feels like he's playing with me more than he's actually fighting me. Man, I kind of don't want to kill him if I'm being honest. The other one I had to kill because I had to kill the other one. This guy though, I don't think he needs that. I think he can just keep living here. He looks like he's devoured many adventurers on that good adventurer diet. I don't think he needs to die. I think he can just do his own thing. I don't think he's ontologically evil. He's just a creature, man. Just a creature looking to eat adventures. Oh, fuck me. Okay, you are You are a menace sometimes. That's okay. He didn't mean it. I'm sure he just wanted to. I don't know, man. He's too big, man, to like not hurt, you know. Okay. The gods are protecting you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Thank you, Wifet. Anyway, whatever. He can just chill. I don't mind. It was my fault that I got hurt. I'm intruding on his territory. He's just a creature. All right. What? Where am I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, he can just do his thing down there. But yeah, no, having a bullfrog, one of the biggest life goals. I just don't really have a way to, like, I have too many things going on right now to get a bullfrog, but one day it's gonna happen. Feeding live mice to bullfrog, kind of an unfortunate thing. I don't really like working with roaches. It's like the actual materiality of owning a frog is perhaps a little daunting. Also, is the bonfire just right there? I think it is. Hell yeah. Love to see that. Oh no, it's right over there. I understand now. But we go on. Do you guys have any pet creatures you wish to have at some point in your life? Or have had at a point in your life? Or just do have at a point in your life that you're like, that's ideal? Like, do you want to like own a lemur or something? I don't know. I'm a frog enthusiast, which I feel like is sort of wizardly, so I'm happy with it. These are ominous. These are very ominous. I am menaced a little bit. Wow, you're also very laggy. Oh, don't like that. I suspect the end is near. Am I gonna get a projectile? Thankfully, no projectiles. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm not being attacked too terribly just now. Perhaps I can take them all one by one here. Deesh. How much health do you have? That's a lot of health you have. I almost wonder if I'm supposed to fight you. You're thankfully nicely slow. I guess I'll try to kill you only, and then maybe I'll fight the other ones. But you are kind of more trouble than you seem worth, unless you drop something insane. All right, whoever's joining, hope you're having a good day. It's my first Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I'm just a wizard trying to make my way through Drang Lake. Yeah, man. Previously, I have said, well, I guess something I'm still trying to confront since my last adventure is the role of the wizard hat as a wizard. So, if y'all remember, my 5 goals when beginning this journey has been to make a friend, to find a purpose, to get cool spells, to get a wizard hat, and to find my memories. I've been kind of getting all of those. I've been sort of getting. I kind of have a purpose these days. I have a fantastic friend that is Wifat the Paladin. I have. I've kind of found a purpose in. I guess getting the crowns together. Although I don't know what happens after that. But the hat. And sorry, and I have been getting cool spells as well. I have actually kind of insane spells now. I don't think. I can get spells that are much better than what I currently have in my arsenal. But the one thing that still I don't have, and I don't think at this point I might ever have, is actually fulfilling the wizard look. Is actually having a wizard hat. That piece of the puzzle that makes a wizard, theoretically. And due to unfortunate circumstances, I don't think I will ever have such a wizard hat. For it would take me to kill a man in Dark Souls 2. One that doesn't deserve it. And while I have done such a thing in the past, it just... I can't do it. I don't know, maybe the influence of the Paladin, but it just can't be done anymore. And that makes me now wonder, like, what am I without the hat? Am I truly still a wizard at the end of it all? Because is a wizard not the guy with the pointy hat and the spells? That did no damage. Oh my gosh. This actually, like, these guys didn't seem like they were that big of an issue, but oh wow, whoa, what is that? Okay. Oh my gosh, there's 4 of them. We are getting the hell out of here. We are just sprinting and praying that there's something up there that might save me. None of this frozen individual stuff. The frozen individuals never stop. No more. Thank you. I think one just rolled off a cliff. That's a mercy. All right. No. This is really rough. No. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am extremely nervous regarding what's behind me. And yo, we just saved a night. I think that was a success there. It might have cost me my life just now. All right, let's try to get. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here at this point. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Whoa! Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was kind of cool for a second. But we just fixed that. That was cool. Oh, that was a really, really fun little thing that just happened there. It made me very happy. Wow. I think I got everything from that area. Like, in my mind, that sounds about right. Although, tell you what, I'm gonna very quickly check that there was nothing behind the big toad guy. Because there was one passage, I think, that was still behind him that I might have missed. But maybe I am wrong. So let me see. Oh, youth. What a creature. Are they just called porcupines, Wifehead? Wifehead says, you are currently blocked from invasions. I would like an otter, but I think they're illegal to own. Oh, thank you for answering that question. I appreciate it. You said you're currently blocked from invasions. Why am I currently blocked from invasions? That's strange to me. Do you know why I'm blocked from invasions, Wifehead? Okay. Oh, I forget that this is the direction I came from. I feel like there was a passage here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. Hello, little guy. Big toad. No. Oh! Okay, this is not the place to be invaded by a wizard. Okay. All right, you guys. I am. Okay, this is gonna be rough, I suspect. All right then. I think this is a. Oh, you wizard. Damn. No, you. Oh, fuck me. Okay. It starts then. Oh, no wizard, no spells. Fair enough. Okay. No. I'm going to heal, wizard. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Damn, that really hurt. Okay. Fuck. That's suffering. I'm sorry. Wow. He actually looks so fucking cool in red. That's kind of awesome. Wow. Damn. Alright, just like that, the alter ego proves itself to be the superior of the two choices. Going down the path of I guess, not evil and darkness, allegedly that's what that path was, has now brought me here where I'm getting tormented by the superior hex wizard that was I. Wow. Alright then. Fuck. Okay, well that was a good fight. I am very impressed by the amount of damage you're doing so quickly. I am now perhaps deeply concerned regarding what it is that I should do next. But alright. Anyway, my journey continues. I have freed one knight. And so I'll find another soon enough. What did I just see? Did I? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought I saw a passage to go through. Here we are, mighty and glorious. All right. I need to find a strategy to defeat him. I have to. Why did I laugh maniacally? Wow, man. Okay, well that makes me happy. Actually, that's awesome. So if y'all puzzled, I suspect Wyfat, the voice of Wyfat, is behind this. Was behind that invasion. He has done many things in this journey. Man. I'd like to point out that Crit Multiplier hasn't joined us today, which is unfortunate. I think this is the first time in a long while that he hasn't been able to. RIP. Hope he's doing well. He's missed. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Oh. I am going to die here. That's what happens. I die. Thank you. You're blocked from invasions temporarily after beating a boss. Really? That's interesting. Okay. Am I free of that now? Since you were able to invade me? I would hope so. Your invasions have been definitely a highlight of these encounters. Man, but I need to think of something, my friends. There's clearly a wizard out there that's seeking to take away my title, to take away who I am. Honestly, this is the shadow moment. This is like the typical folklore shadow encounter where you find your own shadow battling you. Man, I'll be honest, there was a time in my life when I listened to Jordan Peterson, and like he would talk a lot about the archetypical shadow, that stuff. And this is the moment when that happens. So I guess I have to also understand that the shadow isn't quite like me. That the darkness has maneuvers that I don't remember ever having, and perhaps it is because it is separate of my sorceries. That is one thing. It does not have sorceries, and that is something I can use to my advantage, perhaps. For I have sorceries and it does not. Although it does have terrible hexes, which I would argue are perhaps in some ways more powerful, although they come at a far greater cost. Okay. Best I can do here is slowly, methodically push through my enemies. Wow, I'm already at 52 life gems. That's wonderful. Of course. Huh. It typically goes after 30 minutes. There is an interesting staff on the other end of the bridge you fixed. an interesting staff. Man, it does worry me seeing those guys over there. On the other end of this bridge, there's a cool staff, allegedly, says the voice. And whoever is new here, you guys are now the voices in my mind as a wizard. I'm not alone in this headspace. I should say, crit multiplier was really like the devil on my shoulder, as opposed to you, YFAT. You as the I guess what, proverbial angel. It's like both of you trying to push me in certain directions. There being two of you, one very much encouraging a kind of a pursuit of darkness, and the other the pursuit of light. Gosh, okay, what am I doing over here? Is there something here for me? There is not. I got a vine balm. I wonder if that was anything at all. Alright. Something here for me? I suspect this may be another dead end moment. I may die. But a vine balm. What is a vine balm? I presume it is a staff of some kind. A balm sounds like a... I don't know what it sounds like. I think of people imbibing things when I hear a balm, but I actually have no reason to necessarily believe that. Maybe from context clues from my past. Yes. If there's a... It's right by the snowball in the bridge. Oh, okay. We just got a staff. Wow. Okay, thanks for explaining that. I did get an extra item there, so I guess it wasn't the balm. I'm gonna check it as soon as I am free of pursuit, which is now. Nope, never mind. Not now yet. Not yet. Alright. Let's do this. He knew I was coming. I do feel like I'm doing less damage now. Perhaps at least to these enemies since respecking. I wonder if this is just something I'm gonna have to accept as a non-hex wizard. Nice. I appreciated that little push there. Man, beating this without taking a single hit would be like insane. I mean, I know people have done it, but it never ceases to amaze me that someone can just spend their life doing this. That was beautiful. I enjoyed that quite a lot, pushing a man to his death. But he was already dead to begin with, so I don't feel too bad. Balms give you temporary increases to your stats. Oh, okay, I see. It's right by the snowball. It's a weird staff. It essentially this crystal staff of this game, but not as good. I forget what the crystal staff did. I never really tried too much magic with other Dark Souls games, so actually I really don't know what that entails. But I'll still take a look. Oh, so that's kind of a cool sword. Majestic Greatsword. I just want to look at the Majestic Greatsword. I've never noticed it. Damn. I do yearn for that bit of strength build, not gonna lie. I do really enjoy that. Malformed Skull. Super cool. Oh. Never mind, that's Witch Tree Branch, something different. Azel Staff. I don't have the right attributes. What does it want from me? Oh, 18 Faith makes sense. It is interesting. What are you doing? What do you do? That was kind of cool. Okay, well, we're not gonna use this. Oh, I did beat the no death, no bonfire run again recently. Bro, that's crazy. That's absurd to me. I mean, I respect that very deeply. I just like, man, that's a hell of a dedication. Man, wow. How do you enter that? Like, enter that mindset to be like, to just go into a Dark Souls game and say to yourself, I'm not going to die a single time. Like, is that not like insane to you? I guess it is not, because you've done it. I mean, respect, man. Oh my gosh, I can light torch. Oh, there's more now. I don't want to die here. I shouldn't die here. That would be way too soon. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all good. So actually having room to fight around these guys makes them way more manageable. I guess like an actual like man with a sword, with a shield and a spear. Gosh, fighting a man with a shield and a spear in a corridor would be kind of just suffering, honestly. Like, what do you even do at that point? I guess that was the whole Thermopylae thing. The reference to the second stream right there. That's when we started talking about Thermopylae and stuff. But damn. Plus, I should probably kill that man just for safety purpose. Oh, of course, as expected. You basically, sorry, that's Artorias' sword. Oh, that's where I'd look from. That's cool. It's an extremely powerful staff, but it halves spell uses. It also has abysmal cast speed. You basically have to have the game memorized to do it. Wow. It took a lot less tries this time. Only 12 attempts. Bro, that's still, like, that's still wild. I again, respect for being willing to do such a thing. Thank you for making your time to join on these adventures. It's been really cool having like an expert in Dark Souls 2 actually just like alongside me. I do wonder how I'm going to talk about this game in an essay, because again, it feels like to approach a game and make a video essay about it would be, I guess, I mean, that usually takes, you know, a lot of research, a lot of planning, a lot of exposure to existing content surrounding the game. And I don't really have any of that for Dark Souls 2. It's like when I did my Dark Souls 1 essay, the research took like a month, and that ended up being that was kind of not worth it. I got 40,000 views from that. That was, I mean, that was great, but compared to the Bloodborne essay, the one that I actually just kind of knew off the top of my head when making, the well-researched Dark Souls essay was not really worth it. And I guess, what was I leading to with that? I was trying to say that with Dark Souls 2, I imagine it will be similar in that I will just not have any kind of like prior knowledge, and so the research is going to take even longer when doing that. And so I don't exactly know what's going to end up happening with the next project for the channel. Like I currently have an essay that's being worked on right now that I'm slowly getting through, but it still needs a lot of work right now. Also, one second. Okay. Deesh. Okay. Okay, this is kind of actually, I put myself in a terrible situation. Best use of the Soul Gazer I've done so far. Let's get through these guys, and I can finish my thought regarding the next essay project. Alright. Whoever's joining, hope you're having a wonderful evening. This is my first Dark Souls 2 playthrough. And we're making our way through these icy lands as I'm being stalked by another wizard. Perhaps even my shadow. Okay, come on. Thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, I was saying, I imagine the first thing I'll do with Dark Souls 2 is gonna be a big recap video of my entire playthrough, and just kind of talk about the wonderful community experience that has been created as a result of this like kind of collaboration. And that will be a project. I've never done anything quite like it, so we'll have to see. I imagine it's gonna take probably hundreds of hours of work, and I am slightly dreading that element of it, because I'll need a script, I'll need to look at all the footage, and it'll probably be like 3 hours long, 2 hours long, but that, even then, the actual game was 60 hours long, so I wonder how much of it I can really condense into that little time space. So we'll see. So soon we'll see for sure. I think maybe what would work best would be making a Dark Souls video about the whole series as opposed to Dark Souls 2 specifically, because that would actually kind of give me some leeway in talking about Dark Souls 2. Okay. Okay. Don't worry too much about views. I think the Bloodborne video was an algorithm fluke. Thank you for that, YFAT. That's fair. 40k is above average for a channel of your size. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't want to like talk about. Sorry, talking about like YouTube statistics is not what I wanted to do, and I apologize for that. It was just like, yeah, it's still like just the Dark Souls essay. I realized it was not optimal in some ways for me, like at least like how much time it took versus how ultimately rewarding it was. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about what I'm doing next. I recently did the body horror video, which I really enjoyed working on, and I thought it went pretty well, but I think that one wasn't as much to the liking of YouTube, which is all right, but I don't know. Yeah, the Bloodborne essay was, I feel like I don't know if I'll ever be able to make anything like that one, because in my mind that is the best thing I've ever made, in that it happened to be, I guess, a culmination of like a decade of me looking into Bloodborne and finally like putting it into words. So that was good. But thanks, Wi-Fi. I appreciate you, man. No worries. Yeah, sorry. No more talking about YouTube algorithms. It's not optimal. Oh my god, I guess I need to get a torch, don't I? Alright, I'm gonna go grab a torch now. That seems only necessary. Hello there. Oh, you have a torch. I wish I could have taken it. Well, I guess I did. Not what I meant though. So I've been here before, I think. Now I can kind of backtrack a little bit and see where it all goes. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this is that bonfire. Okay. Well, just a little bit ago I saw a torch, so I'm gonna go ahead and light it now. Yes. Yeah, even the 14K in your last videos. Respect. Well, thank you, YFAT. I appreciate it. You know, I'll start to stop talking about views. We'll see. I'm going to try to get the Bloodborne video out as soon as I can at this point, and we'll see how it goes. I think the channel's gonna do good. I'm trying not to think about views these days. It is strange how it can be like, oh yes, this number that is going up, and it's good if it goes up and bad if it goes down, and it just like becomes like potentially a life-sucking thing. But yeah, no. Anyway, I really want to switch topics. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is cool. I do like the torch mechanics. I feel like I haven't been using them nearly as much as I could have been throughout this playthrough. So this is exciting to see. Actually getting a chance to use them, and oh my god! So that was a boss earlier. That was epic boss. Now we're facing it. Okay. This is a random enemy. That did no damage. Okay, I don't need the torch. You know what? I think I can take him. I've taken him on once. Come on, dude. Come out here. This is where you should fight me. Yes. Okay. 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 All right. Let's try this once more. Okay. Sorry, this tends to require some focus. It is kind of nice being able to actually see the boss fight in a better lighting than in the wharf, because in the wharf he really was just like, or they were just not really distinguishable at all as enemies. I mean, I just couldn't tell that they were even like lizard people. They clearly very much are. I sure hope it doesn't respawn. And also my longsword is at risk. That's cool. Cool. Let's try that again. You have spell replenishment items. I have spell replenishment items? I do have spell replenishment items. I don't have spells though. Oh. That's unfortunate. I probably do have spell replenishment items. I haven't been getting as many lately though. Fuck me! I'm so stupid. I'm okay. That was the greed. Do y'all feel the greed that y'all that just happened there? Wow. Love that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try an ancient technique here. Oh wow, we're really far away. That's so far away. How did I get there? Okay, I am going to try the running back technique and looking and just not even touching anything. And I've mastered the mechanics of this game enough to be able to pull it off. Yes, that's it. We'll see. Yeah, but yeah, I'm interested in, very much interested in seeing how this next video is going to end up turning out. I'm so happy that the streams have been such a success ultimately, and it's going to be, I think, a great look back at the last 2 months of my life in that way. So I'm hopefully going to get that sorted out as soon as possible, right when I get done with my Bloodborne essay, because of course I have to work on another Bloodborne essay. Bloodborne is the best. The question is, has everything been, the bonfire still working? Not a bonfire, sorry, this is still open. Please still be open. I don't want to reopen it. Yes, thank you. Okay, awesome. And you know, we're continuing a run. We're continuing the journey here. It's a lot of guys. I sure hope y'all aren't gonna fight me. Okay, never mind. Garrison word key. Okay. Oh wow, I've not seen that. Let's keep running around and hopefully not get in too much trouble. Okay. Human effigy, I'll take it. How am I supposed to... Okay, fair enough. I won't be getting there. This feels a little comedic, just running past everybody, but I guess here we are. Bone Fist. I didn't care about the Bone Fist. All right, I guess we got everything we needed here. No knights though. Intriguing. I wonder what that was about. We got a garrison key. I don't know what the garrison is. Or maybe I do. Is that... I feel like I remember one area that I've not been able to get to previously. And I will probably also die here in a moment. Yes, we made it. Perfect. Huh. Alright. Also, I'm just saying, this may potentially be a good place to confront my shadow. Yeah, that's what I've been kind of working on previously, or throughout this evening, has been, I guess, thinking about confronting the shadow. We'll see. I need to figure out a battle plan. Although Wi-Fi is listening to me. Yeah, my main advantage is that I happen to have sorceries, while he only has hexes. And while hexes are way cooler, there are things I can do with sorceries that you can't do with hexes, I think. Allegedly. I mostly just have my sword these days, though. Man, my throat is starting to hurt, so I think soon we're going to start wrapping up, partially because I'm not very sustainable to talk at this rate. Huh. Alright. In the off chance that I get invaded, I'm going to use my human effigy and be prepared for anything that comes next. I don't feel too bad about life gems, but I will try not to resort to it if necessary, if possible. Only as a last resort would I do such a thing. And for now, I'm going to just clear out the space here, just in the scenario that I do get invaded. Okay. Let's see here. This is... I do like the design of these guys. They are really cool. But, oh, there it is. There's the shadow that I spoke of. I don't know if I'm ready. It is... He tends to hit me with debilitating my magic as soon as the battle begins. So I must be ready for it. Fuck me, dude, I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, oh my god. I just got mogged by the shadow. Wow. That was really rough. I'm actually a little speechless from that. And the Wi-Fi, I think of all the characters you fought me with, it's never like... I don't think I've ever been mogged like that hard by you. That was actually like... Wow, the superior wizard at play right here. Tell you what, if you were to place a summon sign, I would like to intentionally confront the shadow. I'm unsure of where that confrontation will lead. It's like, if I kill the shadow, what does that matter? For the shadow will still be there, and I suspect it will come back to haunt me in the future again. But I know that I don't think I can fully move on from... I don't think I can fully move on from it until I best it at least. I don't know. I don't think it'll ever go away. The same way I am undead and will keep returning. The shadow has no reason to not be of a similar nature, and it itself will keep returning so long as I live, which that seems to be eternal. Man. I'm prepared to summon. Yes, Shadow, I wish to summon you so that we may fight once again. The arena has been cleared out. I am ready to confront you truly. That's what happened just now. That was a... I don't know what that was. That was a truly an unfortunate incident. Although you certainly deserved that victory. Hope y'all are doing well this evening. This has been kind of a good time, honestly. We're just making our way through the snow. Looking forward to fighting the Ivory King. Perhaps I'm supposed to have my effigy activated to understand. No. I see not no summon signs. This may be... That'd be possible. Okay, that was a bit much, says Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, if you've been holding back this whole time, I I can't forgive you. You must fight me at your full each time. I don't think there was such a thing as a bit much. Maybe it was only fair. All right. I'm tempted to declare the final life. The final life being a weird state between life and death where I don't quite... The journey doesn't quite end. Even with a single death, sometimes the final life continues on. But I'm getting to the point of final life. My physical body is betraying me. But I am eager to battle still. Huh. No signs of him? Guess not. Alright. I may have been... You may have been holding back on me, Wife-Hat? I can't believe you. That was... No. The narrative is... It's not broken, but my reality is flipped to know that. I mean, it makes sense completely given what you just said about your past, about beating this game without dying a single time. Surely you would be a god at PvP, which I don't know, man. You've given me hope, making me think that I can fight you, but perhaps earlier in the stream I said this is the darkest hour of the wizard, losing his identity, losing everything that made him a wizard, and now realizing that his victories were perhaps not even his own in the end. That it was actually all just the paladin holding back against him. And I see the sign. And I genuinely fear what's about to happen. Oh. In the possibility of my death, I'm willing to fight once again. After that, I will end this journey for today. I must accept that. No, I didn't have to accept anything. I'm going to do all I can. All right. Fuck me. Fuck. Okay, well that's a hell of a start. Just like not being able to cast anything. That's upsetting. I do not know what that does. I do not know the hexes as well as him. Oh my god. I am now realizing that this wizard is a fucking boss fight, honestly. That's what it feels like. Fuck me. Alright. I do not mind using the spells. I don't mind using the healing items. I understand the foe I am fighting. Jesus! Since when are there hexes? No. This is so horrible. Okay. No. This is not the end. That is horrible. Wow, I totally missed that. Okay. Thank you for perhaps not killing me instantly there. Jesus. Okay. This may be my end. God damn. Okay, well, you're being merciful to me. Damn, man. I fought and died. Damn. I don't know, that's rough on the psyche, man. That's rough. I will go one more time. The darkness is kind of aesthetically powerful, and I don't have my hat. And man, look at him standing there. Look at him menacingly walking. The man that could have been, but will not be. It feels like a sad future that I've accepted. To be a wizard without a hat, to die over and over to this dark mage. I'm going to clear out this space, and I'm going to fight him once again. And I do not know how I'm gonna fight him. This is genuinely, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, but I am daunted by that prospect. Okay, whoever is still here with us, thank you, friends. It has been a pleasure having you here. Okay, I hope I don't die just to these people, because that would really suck. Okay. It's like, I'm kind of getting, like, a sense of how he, like, works, and just, like, Whitehat, you're so much better at actually, like, genuinely applying pressure with your spells. I didn't realize how much more nuanced it was, and that was... You're powerful, man. Okay. Well... This is the final life, I declare it now. This is truly the final life. I'm going to use all the healing items I can, because I don't know if I can physically defeat Whitehat at his strongest without healing items. This man has beaten all of Dark Souls 2 without dying. And what was it in the beginning, your credentials over 2,600 hours, or was it like in Dark Souls? That's... Or 2,000 hours a game? Fuck, man. Alright. Fuck it. Alright. Fuck, what is this? Okay. Fuck, that really hurt. Ah, that caught up with me. Okay. I think he's going to jump at me. No! What? Damn, that hurt. Okay. You... Fuck me. God. Fuck. Alright. Damn you. Fuck, bro. Damn. Alright. I bow, uncertain of how deserved that victory was. I know the shadow will return once again. And I don't know what to do. Wow. I suppose... I don't know, there's this feeling of deep foreboding even as the shadow is vanquished. for I do not know how much of its true power has been revealed to me. And I know that it'll be back. Well, I want to say that, oh yes, I beat him. That was not a fair and square victory. I'd refuse to count that as a true victory. That was merely a delaying of death. And I know it will come back again. But it is relieving to know that it can be done. It can be felled. And I die, of course. Okay. Deep foreboding. That's the emotion. Something is brewing, and the shadow is out there, and it's gonna come back. I know it. I almost. Wi-Fi, since that was my last life, if you want, I will give you this one more. I don't think it's fair to end. I will give you one more. This will be it for today. I will clear this area, and that will be the end. Okay. After that, we'll see how it goes. I mean, after this, I am just going to end the journey for today. But I just wish to make it so that it is more fair to you. I will not heal this time around. Come on. 1, 2, 3. You know, it's kind of amazing how the third person camera in Dark Souls kind of creates a greater sense of immersion than first person. You know, you kind of see this argument that, oh yeah, first person is ultimately like the greatest degree of immersion. And I kind of even vouched for that, I think, in one of my recent essays. But I heard this take from like this essay on perspectives in gaming that argued the opposite, that actually it is also... Did you get summoned? Fuck. I think you got summoned. In that case, I wait for you. I assume that was somebody else who took your summon sign. Oh, there it is, right? That's the summon sign? Hell yeah. Okay. And that person argued that the third person is ultimately better for immersion purposes, at least like we see in Dark Souls, because you kind of get a more general sense of your surroundings in a way that you can't with other games. Because, you know, you usually can like turn around, kind of get a just great acoustic sense of where you are in real life. But in the first person game, you just kind of look at your hands and whatever is in front of you. Here it really feels like I'm like kind of slightly glancing behind myself and am able to actually see what's behind me without physically turning my full character. In a way that does function as more immersive, arguably, in first person, because you have a better sense of the environment in a way that you would in first person. And there he is. There you are. All right. All right. Oh my god, that does so much fucking damage. That does hurt me. You know me so well. Fuck it. I am going to do it. No. I suspect I'm already dead. I'm only prolonging what is inevitable. I think as soon as I had a life gem, Wi-Fi, you have won. All I'm doing now is I am just delaying this for fun purposes, because you are still so full of life. Damn. Holy fuck. Boo. Alright. I didn't realize I had my staff out. That was really not optimal. fuck, deserved. Utterly deserved. Oh, you just... Oh. Alright. And so it ends. So it ends for this evening. The wizard... The Dark Wizard is unmatched. But it will... We'll see if it lasts this way next stream. Wefet, I'm going to be preparing for this encounter. I am... In some ways, I've been demoralized. This is truly the darkest hour. I think, yeah, in many senses, this stream was the darkest hour of the wizard. We have gone through a cold place, and where after losing the possibility of ever truly attaining the wizard aesthetic, in a place where my magic did nothing functionally to my enemies, I was least like a wizard, and in the end, well, I was attacked by the version of me that could have been, that I even envy in a way still. The only thing more taunting would be if you had a fucking wizard hat, I'm gonna be honest. Better not do that. And on top of that, we have also had the least voices we've ever had with us. And so it is really like the darkest hour. But that is okay. Yeah, that is okay. I think best we can do is take the next step forward, because that's always the hardest, yet the most important one we must do. We must take the next step forward, and I will be ready for it next time. Life it says training montage ? Question mark. Yes, training montage. You better believe it. I am going to be prepared. I don't know how, but I will be ready for you. I will be ready to confront you without any Estus flasks or without any life gems. That will be my true victory. If I succeed in that, I think I will, in my mind, will have bested the shadow, as long as it is a fair fight. But yes, on that note, I think that might be enough for today. I think it is. Wifat, thank you so much for this amazing experience. It's been so cool fighting alongside you, and even fighting you. And that was probably one of the greatest moments I've had in gaming, getting invaded by you there. It was, I don't know, truly like I had goosebumps when I saw like the wizard being invited by the wizard, like seeing you by the bonfire there as a specter. That was horrifying and extremely exhilarating, and I love what it's doing to the narrative of the game, of our journey. So yeah, that was really fantastic, man. You were tempted to put on a hat. I'm glad you didn't. That would have, I mean, honestly, that would have been too much. I think the hat would have been too painful, man. The hat would have actually destroyed me. And I think that actually you wearing the garb indicated more that you were in fact me, and that helped the immersion of it and the horror of realizing what was happening. You've been waiting for the stream, dude. I thank you so much, man. This was so cool. This was really cool, man. I'm very excited to talk about this. Again, very excited to talk about this once it's actually done. This whole journey. I've been journaling about this on and off, and I think the final product is gonna be really cool. But yeah, thank you again, YFAT. This was really sick. I hope you had a wonderful evening, had as much fun as I did. So yeah. Alright, you guys, on that note, I think this will be it. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And yeah, I'll see you all next Monday. Good luck, friends.